welcome back to my channel. Elizabeth here. Okay, so I know I promised you ghouls that we were gonna go Halloween decor hunting and finding new things, but as I continue to go to the store, there's hardly anything where I live, and I've noticed that since the pandemic, they've been selling more stuff online than in the stores. I was lucky enough this time I went to Michael's to see what they had, and that's the thing, they advertise on the internet that they have all this Halloween stuff, but when you go in the store, sometimes there's nothing there. Like when I went to Bath and Body Works, nothing. I didn't find anything. And then to the at-home that you guys saw in my previous video, there was a little bit of stuff out. Where I live, the at-home is not close to me, so I only go to it when I'm nearby. But other than that, I didn't find anything, so I was already starting to get bummed out. You both saw on my last video how this sucks that I didn't find anything. So I told myself, okay, let me go try Bath and Body Works. I tried, there was nothing there. And then my last try was Michael's. And I know I checked online at the Michael's website to see if they had those like miniature stuff for, I could have a little, I'll make another video on that, how I want to make a little haunted house for Mr. Pettibones that I have. He's just like this little and this cute, but I'll make another video to show you ghouls who he is. So yeah, I noticed that Michael's was selling like a little miniature haunted house where you could buy little miniatures to put in the house and stuff, and I said, oh my goodness, ghouls, that would be such a great idea to make how do you say? Terrarium lamp, and to put little furniture in that little haunted house for Mr. Pettibones and all that stuff. But I checked online at the Michael's store and it said everything was sold out. I said, you know what, it doesn't hurt to go check out the store. So I went to go check it out, and I went all the way to the back of the Michael's store because in the front they didn't have nothing. Everything where I live is still back to school. I went all the way to the back of the store and I finally found all the Halloween miniatures and the haunted house, everything that I wanted to make Mr. Pettibone's house, and to put, I'll make another video on how to make a little spooky terrarium lamps for your bedroom or wherever you want to put them. But I was like, oh yes, I finally found it, because everything is sold out. Online on the Michael's store, everything of the miniatures is sold out. So I'm like, dang it, I missed out this year. But I said, you know what, it doesn't hurt to check it out. So I'm going to show you ghouls what I found at the store. I've officially given up on the Halloween decor hunting near where I live, because I've noticed since last year they're not selling anything in stores. They're hardly selling anything in stores, and everything's being sold online. And all the good stuff is getting sold out really quickly. Anywhere like the Home Depot, the 12-foot tall skeleton, that one sold out in seconds. Target's starting to sell things and they're selling out already. At home, you have to go to the actual store to buy things. They don't sell it online. And then Bath and Body Works, everything is getting sold out quickly. And the one near me, the Bath and Body Works near me, does not sell everything that they're advertising online. They only have the candles, the hand soap, the hand sanitizers, and that's it. They don't even have the wall plugs. So I've been checking online to see if I could get anything to show you ghouls, but cross your fingers, because I'm going to continue to do Halloween decor hunting, but online. So let's get to it and me showing you ghouls, what I found at Michael's. I'm so excited. Mr. Pettibones is going to have such a gorgeous little haunted house. Okay. I'm too excited. Okay, so the first thing that I saw that everyone was getting it, but online it was sold out, was this house. They had two versions. The other one looked more of a haunted mansion look. And this one, I loved it because you ghouls know I'm very witchy. So I loved it because of the moon and the stars. So yes, I found the tiny home. And this is where I wanted to put Mr. Pettibones and like the furniture and stuff. So I found this one. And stay tuned at the end of this video, because I will show you ghouls what things look like in the dark, because some of the stuff light up. So it lights up in the dark, and then I'll show you at the end how it looks like all put together. Just an FYI, haunted mansions, to put your miniatures, you do need glue, because I tried to put it together thinking that everything was gonna fit, but it didn't stay together. So I didn't know until I read the bag, use glue to stick the pieces together. On this one, which was so exciting. And I got a whole bag full of little miniatures. So let's get to it and let's go for me to show you some of this stuff. So I found these pumpkins. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. I found these pumpkins. Some of them are turned around, but they all have faces. They're all little jack-o'-lanterns. How cute is that? Look at how cute this is. It's a little jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I like this one. This one's like singing. Oh, and this one's like, yes, I love your singing. And there's this one. I don't know, but this one, doesn't it kind of remind you, Ghouls, of the Halloween Town jack-o'-lantern that they have in the middle of the city, doesn't it? Yeah, that reminds me of it. And then this one is kind of what I was thinking of putting in the lamp. But look at it, has, you Ghouls know, something has bats, I'm gonna grab it. But look at it, it has little bats up there. And yes, this one lights up. So how cool is that? It's a spooky tree with jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins. You know what this one also reminds me of? Sleepy Hollow. That's why I wanted to grab it too. Because you know, Sleepy Hollow, love it. And this kind of could be like the Headless Horseman's jack-o'-lantern. So I will show you, Ghouls, at the end of this video how these light up and they look like in the dark. Ooh, and here's another spooky tree. This one also lights up. How cool is what is this? Oh, it's a little crow skeleton. Oh, look at the little doggy. He's a skeleton with little tombstone, the jack-o'-lantern. How cool is it? This one lights up. This one, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, but it's they look like two street lamps, how they have like gargoyles on top. That is really spooky and I like it. And these light up too, and they have like the battery pack on the bottom. The only thing that sucks about these is that you have to keep them together. You can't separate them because they're both stuck to the battery pack. But the little gargoyle thingies look like, and then here's the back of them. But I ended up getting these candles, and at first I thought they light up, but the sticker says they only glow in the dark. So yeah, these only glow in the dark, and they're candles. And then I got this other miniature, because you know I have to add some witchy aesthetic to the little mansion. It's a witchy potion with a cauldron and herbs and spices and a spoon. How cute is that? So I got that one, and then I got a set of tombstones. These are really cool. Okay, so here's one of the tombstones. Here's another one. I don't know what that one says. That one says deep. And then here's one with a cross on it. And this one you can barely see the little like, skull and crossbones on it. And then this one says R.I.P. This one's for the tiny mansion. So this one is kind of like his throne chair for Mr. Pettibones that I'm gonna put in the mansion. But look at the detail, and I could tell just by looking at it, it has kind of like that velvety feel to it. So that's a plus. I love different textures. And then it has a crow right here with glitter. And then the rest of it, the frame's painted black. So this is going to be really cool for Mr. Pettibone's mansion. And then it has like a skull right here. And then I got this plant that kind of reminds me. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, Little Shop of Horrors. The plant that eats everybody. Doesn't this one remind you of that? That's why I grabbed it. Here's another street lamp, but this one has a Mr. Pettibones in it, and he's reading a newspaper. And what does this say? The newspaper says Horror Scoop. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. And then the light is a jack-o'-lantern. How cute is that? I love that. And then here's the whole thing. I'm trying to get it in a way that you can't see it because of the glare. Unfortunately, this one does not light up, which I wish it did, because that little jack-o'-lantern is awesome. But I wish I had one of these in front of my house. I love this little street lamp. So here's this one. Let me take it out so I can show you Ghouls. So here's Mr. Pettibones reading the newspaper. He is not posable. He is glued in every joint he has. So he's permanently in that position. You grab him. Here's a little pumpkin. Here's a newspaper. And then here's Mr. Pettibone reading the newspaper. I found these 3 potion bottles. This one has like an eye on it. This one has a bat. And this one has a skull on it. How cool and detailed are these? I got Mr. Pettibone's mention a fireplace. And yes, look, it lights up. So the little flame in there lights up, and how cool and spooky and cute and everything all in one. I love it. So I took the fireplace out of the packaging for you ghouls to see it better. But look at the little detail work on it. This kind of looks like spider webby, but this is really cool. And then here's another one to give it more of that witchy aesthetic in Mr. Pettibone's mansion. So let me take it out of its packaging for you ghouls to see it closely. And then the little tablecloth, the witch hat, books, and then it has a crystal ball on the table and the skeleton. So most of these pieces, they did sell them separately, but since I was gonna put it in the mansion, I said might as well just get them all one complete piece. So they did have the crystal ball selling separately, and the books and the witch hat, but I just decided to get this one. And then I took out the little potion bottles for you ghouls to see it closely. Here's one with the bat, skull base. I love it how it has like kind of like a snake wrapping around there. And then this one has like engravings around the bottle. And then it has an eye. And then here's a little plant, potions. And the cauldron out, you see the little herbs and spices in there. And here's a little chair outside of the packaging. It's so soft, ghouls. Like this flocking velvety feel on this chair is awesome. I love the texture. It gives it like that cushion look like couches have. I got Mr. Pettibone's a mirror, which I wish it was an actual mirror or it lit up or some sort in here. That would have been a plus too. So here's a little like vanity mirror. I got this witchy table as well, which this one has a witch hat on it too, some books, a skull, and then it has a hand holding up a crystal ball. That hand reminds me of the Bath and Body Works candle holder hand that they were selling and they sold out everywhere. So the hand is holding a crystal ball, and then there's potion on the table, some candles, and then a witchy hat, a grimoire or book on the bottom of the table, and a broom. So that is my Michael's Halloween haul for this year. I found so many fun things, but stay tuned to the end of this video for I can show you ghouls what everything looks like in the dark and some of the stuff that light up, and also the mansion all put together. But that is my haul for this year for Michael's, and I hope you ghouls loved it. And don't forget, ghouls, to subscribe to my channel to see future DIYs, Halloween spooky stuff. And don't forget to like the button and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified when I upload a new video. But if you ghouls have any suggestions or other places I could check out for Halloween this year, leave me a comment down below because I love to hear from you ghouls, any input or suggestions. So I'll see you next time, ghouls. Bye!